All right, let's check out Pentiment. I've been meaning to play this game for a very long time. It's currently very early in the morning, and I've been watching a TV show called The Name of the Rose, which is based off of a book. There was also a movie with Sean Connery back in the day, and it kind of gave me those kind of vibes because it takes place in a monastery, and there's a bunch of people that dies, and it's kind of like a whodunit scenario. So let's check out Pentiment. It looks super fun. Also, there's going to be a lot of reading though, because I did try this game on stream before and I didn't upload it to YouTube because it was too much reading, and I could see that quickly I was losing the interest of most of the people watching because it was very, very heavy. Like, you had to super pay attention to the stream. It wasn't super, it wasn't really like super engaging as well. So yeah, I think this game is kind of a great game to play on the side, but not necessarily to stream. So let's go. Let's try it out. See what happens. Okay, so new game. So we're gonna destroy that one. Yes. I like this, to be honest. I like the stylized fonts. Got it. Yeah, so as I mentioned, there's a lot of reading, like a lot. Were they truly erasing stuff using a stone? I wonder if that's like accurate or not. That's kind of crazy though. I have to say, this is such a unique project for Obsidian. Like, of all the things they could have been doing, they decided to do Pentiment, which is crazy. The other crazy part is this game is on a lot, and I mean a lot, of people's best game of the year list, which just blows my mind. So I mean, it has to be something special, right? It has to be really, really good. And I do like a good murder mystery. It's kind of, love those. Bavaria, Holy Roman Empire. Dude, I love the Holy Roman Empire. Perfect. There's not enough games that takes place in that era. An artist sleeps, an artist's mind. Oh, I remember this bit. Yeah, this bit is really weird. And the abbot said to me, Andreas, I know there's a way to like see what this is. Whenever there's like a name that's things, I don't know what it is. I don't know what the button is. Brother Piero. Hold on, let me figure this out, because I know for a fact that there's a way. Hold on. Okay, so I figured it out. So apparently it's clicking on the name. So you have to click on Piero. With Brother Piero to a minimum. So that is Brother Piero. What does he look like again? Okay, it's got like a little funky beard. Yeah, keep your conversations with Brother Piero to a minimum. Brother Piero is such a source of wisdom and encouragement for you, though. That was Beatrice, Socrates, Indeed, but the rule of the Christian contemplative life demands that the brothers not engage in idle chatter. The rules. The rule. The rule of Saint Benedict of Nursia is a book of instructions for monks living together under the guidance of an abbot. Written in the 6th century, the rule provides the principles for living a monastic life. Jesus Christ, what a pack of dullards. Be happy you're only stuck there for a few more months, Andreas. Jesus Christ. Oh, I can click on it. Okay. How did you reply to the abbot, Andreas? Oh boy. So, I mean, the thing is, like, the rule applies to monks, sure, but it also applies to, music is really loud, but it also applies to everybody that's in the abbey. So it wouldn't, like, I feel like for monks living together under the guidance of an abbot, for living a monastic life, but like, yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna answer that. It's a bit too intense. I can either nod and keep working or apologize. I'm gonna apologize. I'm gonna apologize and say I'd avoid unnecessary conversations in the future. As illuminating as your conversations may be, there is much to learn in your own work. But Brother Piero helps Andreas understand his work. His experience is invaluable to any younger artists. Why would the a-hole abbot care? All he's concerned with is the money he can wring out of the boy. Despite the abbot's hire, you must endure. Soon you will have finished both the abbot's work as well as your masterpiece. And then you will return to Nuremberg, where marriage and your new life as a master awaits you. Nuremberg is a city. Free imperial city of the Holy Roman Empire, major trade center and city of arts, including printing. Yeah, and this is where the printing press was invented. Yes, marriage to someone he has never met, hardly ideal. Well, the alternative is becoming a philosopher. Oh, Jesus, then you should definitely get married. Is she pretty at least? Interesting. So, this one is a bit pessimistic. This one is a little more like neutral, I would say. But this one I'm interested in because they might prompt it to ask why he's doing the marriage, which is good info to have. I don't have that info right now. I'm going to say, oh, who knows? That's not what I'm doing it. That's not why I'm doing it anyway. It is growing late. The wheel of time stops for no man, Andreas. I fear you must leave us. Oh, I didn't ask him. Damn it. Ah, true, your majesty. Will you visit us again soon? Hopefully, but it's out of my control, your majesty. As are many things. Trust and providence. I wonder if I can click on the name now. Grobian, please see Andreas safely home. Of course, your majesty. Saint Grobian. Until next time, Andreas. Until next time, your majesty. That is so weird. What? What is happening? Pay no mind to the other fools, Andreas. I never do. Did you step on my foot? Ow. At least I would if they'd stop stepping on my feet. Watch where you're going. They're fools, Andreas. No point in trying to teach them anything. I know old John wants you to endure the abbot's ish, but since I take you home, I get the last word. Don't let him run you ragged, boy. He's just trying to keep order in the abbey. I'm an outsider. Right, an outsider he brought in. If he wants your work, he has to deal with you as you are. This is so good. Would you please... I give up. Take me home, Grobian. As you wish, Andreas. That was so dumb. Good morning, Ursula. Under. Time to get up. The Baron. A few more pages back to the Abbey. Okay. Let's click on that for a second. So, another day, another few pages for the Abbot, and hopefully a few for myself. I need to get across town and head up to the Abbey so I can start work at the scriptorium. Ex Libris. Don't know what that is. The map, which is massive. Oh, that's just the other. What's the name of the town? Is that a C or a T? Tassing. Okay, so yeah. Tassing, outer Tassing, and the Abbey itself. People. Brother Piero of Verona. Oh, cool. So whenever you click on it, even if I don't have the full description right away, at least I'll have it later on. So artist of Kiersau Abbey, known for his kindness and helpful nature. Brother Piero is also respected as a master painter, specializing in works of extraordinary color. Cool. In the glossary. The rules. So these are the things I clicked on. Oh, awesome. Oh, I love this. So it was this work hours prime. Okay, option. Ligature. Oh, let's do that. It's going to be even more. Control the size of the character's head in the game may cause some visual issues. Big head mode. That's weird. Replace character sequences with custom characters. Don't know what that means. Oh, there's only... Okay. So dialogue speed. That would be rendered really, really quickly instead of super slow. I don't mind the way it's rendered right now. It's fine. Visual is good. Audio is fine. Accessibility. Text size we're okay. Voice to read written dialogue allowed? Oh, but it's like Microsoft Voice. It's not like actual. Oh, it's too bad. Quick response, menu control margins, tab. Journal map. Journal quests. Journal previous tab. Mini game controls? Oh god. I was hoping that it would be like hold like a button so it shows everything that's possible to click on, but I think it does that on its own right now. I think that's what it does right now. Like there's no hidden anything. It's literally whatever I see is I can just do. The Picatrix, Key of Solomon, the Eptameron, Prior Ferenc keeps giving me all these books to read. Oh, that's you. Originally from Hungary, Ferenc is the prior of Kiersau Abbey and is responsible for running the scriptorium, known for his interest in esoteric books. Okay, so he's the guy in charge of the scriptorium. That's fine. I really should clean this up. Can I no, I can't. Go to bed. I'd like to not go to bed. Thank you. The Gerdner house. Oh, hello, Ursula. Andrea. Okay. As you wish. Clara. Let's talk to you. Good morning, Andreas. Did you sleep well? I love that so if you guys don't know, the font, why is it different depending on who I'm talking to and stuff? It's based on the literacy of the person I'm talking to. So if the person I'm talking to is incredibly literate, then the font is going to be even more flowery and stuff. But if the person I'm talking to is like a kid, like you saw whenever I'm talking to the little kid, or if it's like a peasant, like this character right now, like Clara, the writing is a little smudged, like it's not like perfect, like the letters are not like written perfectly. And you'll also see that sometimes dialogue is written and then some letters are erased and rewritten correctly because he's thinking too fast and he's kind of remembering wrong and he kind of fixes it. It also shows that like some people will talk and make mistakes as they're talking because they're peasants or they're just confused or whatever. And apparently Andreas, whenever he talks to someone that is completely illiterate, or is just like is speaking in a different language or whatever, Andreas won't be able to read it. It'll be like kind of weird letters and stuff, and he just won't understand what's being said. So yeah, so that's why it's so cool to have not the simplified option, but keep the regular fonts, because then you get those situations where, like, depending on the, like I said, the literacy of the character, or if Andreas understands or not, then the writing changes and it kind of impacts my knowing of the literacy of the character. So if all the fonts were the same, then I wouldn't understand. I wouldn't be able to know that this character is like, well, I mean, I would just based off of like the attire, but like I wouldn't know that this character is supposed to be a peasant, for example, just based off of the chat bubble. Quite well, actually. Thank you. Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. Anyway, I know you'll be off to the Abbey. I packed I packed some food. Almonds, cheese, and some of the rye you like from the Albans. Odo wanted me to ask you to join him for dinner at the Abbey. That's super weird because that's an S, supposedly. Okay, that is Odo. Wait, what does it look like again? Oh, he's got like a, okay. Odo stopped by? Yes, around dawn. Here you are, Andreas. That's so kind of you, Clara. Many thanks. Master Andreas, if it wouldn't be too much trouble, could we? Would it be too much trouble if you paid next month's rent today? And if we raised it by 2 groschen? Oh, I didn't click on groschen. Darn it. I hate to ask, but we're behind on our taxes to the Abbey, 2 months behind. Peter's losing his hair over it even more than usual. Peter. This guy. Okay. Even more than usual, I mean. I'm not sure how to. What if I click on this? I'm not sure how to respond to this. Rent wasn't due until the beginning of May. Oh, look at this. Yeah, I'm not gonna be a. Yeah, I'm gonna be a cool dude. I'm gonna be generous, Andreas. You can spare the money and it will ease their burden. On the other hand, she might think she can keep asking me for advances on rent. Hmm. I'm gonna go with this one. Of course, it's no problem at all. Besides, we wouldn't want Peter to lose any more of his precious hair. Oh, bless you, Andreas, and may God bless you, and may Saint Luke watch over you today. Saint Luke. Saint Luke, Christian evangelist and patron saint of artists and physicians, often represented by a winged bull. A winged bull, really? Speaking of Saint Luke, how is your masterpiece coming along? It's been 2 months now, hasn't it? Slowly, I'm afraid. Most of my days are spent doing work for the Abbey. It's only during the Divine Office that Prior Ferenc allows me to work on my masterpiece. Divine Office. The prayer time observed by all Christian monastic orders. Monks and nuns pray together 7 times a day and once at night, as dictated by the rule of Saint Benedict. That is intense. It's a lot of praying. A reasonable restriction, but slow going. The city council doesn't require it to become a master. I'm making it mostly to show clients and for my own sake. And yes, when I do finish, I will go back to Nuremberg, where I will marry and open a workshop of my own. From Nuremberg to a university and now traveling the world as an artist. What a life you have ahead of you, Master Andreas. Yes, I suppose it does feel like I'm starting a new chapter in my life after... Some wondering. It must be rather frightening starting all over again. It is, but I know now that this is what I want to do. Not many people get to decide that. This will be remembered. Okay. Certainly not anyone in Tassing. Anyway, I don't know anything about art, but I've seen you sketching such beautiful things in your little book. Your masterpiece must be wonderful. It's getting there. Hard work will get you all the way. That's what my father used to say. God rest his soul. Now I have to get back to my own work. Have a good day at the Abbey, Andreas, and we'll see you after Vespers for supper. Vespers. Monastic hour at dusk, one of the major prayer hours. It is followed by supper. Okay, so... Right. Not tonight, but thank you. Klaus Drucker invited me over for supper. Klaus. Oh, this guy. Of course. Please say hello to the Druckers for us. Of course. Until later, Clara. Right. Okay. So let's just go here and remove this historical lettering. I thought it would be fun, but honestly, it's really weird. Like... It's confusing. Like the S looks like F, and it makes it harder to read for no reason. Right. Also, people. So Clara Gertnerin or Gertner. Yeah, it's probably a G. probably a G, yeah. Second wife of Peter Gertner. Mother of Ursula, known for her kindness and her concern for her husband's health. Eva Gertnerin, daughter of Peter Gertner and his late wife, Christine. Eva was largely raised by her brother and father. Okay, Klaus Drucker. Klaus Drucker is the Tassing town printer. Okay, so he's the guy I'm going to lunch with. Husband to his wife Mary and a father to Berthold. Although Tassing is an unusual place for a printing press, he does brisk trade. Brisk? Yeah, I think it's brisk. Trade with pilgrims and other travelers on the Imperial Road. Yeah, so we already know about you. Page 2. Otto Zimmerman, town carpenter and son of Ob. Otto, known for his dislike of the abbey, especially Father Gerdnot. Don't know who Father Gerdnot is. Peter Gerdner, husband of Clara, father of Big Jorg, Eva, and Ursula, known for his temper and his dislike of the abbey, and Leonard Muller. Okay. Glossary. Oh, Groschen, it is here. Even if I didn't click on it. Oh, cool. A type of thick silver coin minted throughout the Holy Roman Empire. Groschen are typically worth 12 pfennigs, but may be minted at different value. So a groschen is 12 of something else. Let's call them pennies. That's interesting. That is definitely interesting. Right. Eva or Clara? Eva. Hello, Andreas. Hello. Clara? Hello, Clara. Can you spare a moment to chat? Of course, Andreas. How can I help? You said you were behind on taxes to the Abbey. Exactly how much are you short? Oh, well, about 2 golden's worth. Gold coin used as currency throughout the Holy Roman Empire. Though different standards exist for the golden in different regions, it is generally equivalent to a Florentine florin. So she's got a groschen is 12 pennies, and then we don't know what groschen to golden is. I'm assuming groschen is basically like a silver coin, and then like pennies or pfennigs or like copper. If you can't pay your rent early, that's all right. I'm sure we can find some way to pay the abbot. No. I'll have my payment for you. I was just merely curious. Ah, I see. Peter's too proud of a man to ask for charity when there's still ground to till. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have asked you about rent in the first place. You're young and have your own life ahead. I'm happy to pay early, Clara. You've been good hosts to me, and I can do without more than your family. I'm assuming it's God bless you, Andreas. Don't mention this to Peter, all right? He would hate to know I told you about our troubles. He won't know a thing. Thank you, Andreas. Until later, Clara. Has the time moved? No, it's still 6 a.m. Okay, so the time has not moved. So see, this is what I'm wondering is how is the time impacted by me doing things in here? Let's go back to the room. Is there anything else here? No. Has the time moved? No. Okay, so time is not impacted so far. What about now? Nope. Still good. Peter. Andreas. Ill Peter. God bless you. Andreas.